Imagine this. You have just $100 in your pocket and a burning desire to make it work for you. How would you go about doing that? Would you invest it in the stock market, start a small business, or simply save it? In today's video, I'll be embarking on the same journey with you. Join me as I take just $100 and try to make it work for me in real time. Can I turn it into something bigger? The reality is that many of us struggle with the concept of making our money work for us. It's one of those financial principles that sounds great in theory, but can be challenging to put into practice. You see, the true power of wealth doesn't lie in how much you earn, but rather in how effectively you can utilize your resources to generate more income without trading your time for dollars. That's why it's crucial to understand how to make your money work for you, no matter how small the amount may seem. And let's be honest, $100 doesn't seem like a lot, does it? It's barely enough to cover a night out in most cities. And when you look at the stock market, it's easy to feel like you need a hefty sum to make any kind of impact. But here's the thing. It's not about the amount you start with. It's about the mindset and strategies you employ. So let's break the mold and challenge the notion that $100 is too small to invest. You might be thinking, what's the point of investing just $100? Or feel overwhelmed by the idea of making it grow. But trust me when I say that these feelings are holding you back from even trying. And that's the first hurdle you need to overcome. The second challenge is the fear of losing it. You don't want to risk losing that $100, so you just leave it in a low-interest savings account or spend it on something fleeting. But here's the thing. If you want to make your money work for you, you need to be willing to take some risks. And that doesn't mean making crazy investments in cryptocurrencies or gambling. It means looking for opportunities that have a higher potential for growth than a savings account, which is what most people do. They keep their money in a savings account because it's safe, but they're missing out on the opportunity to make their money work for them. The good news is that there are plenty of options available, from micro-investing apps to peer-to-peer lending platforms. There are even opportunities to invest in real estate or start a small business with just $100. The possibilities are endless, and it all starts with a simple mindset shift. Now let me share a story that illustrates this concept perfectly. A few years ago, I had a friend who was struggling financially. She was working a full-time job, but it wasn't paying the bills and she was constantly stressed about money. One day, she came across an article about dropshipping and thought it might be worth giving a try. She didn't have a lot of money to start with, but she did have a spare bedroom that she could use as a storage space. With just $100, she ordered a few products from China and started listing them on eBay. At first it was slow, but she didn't give up. She kept learning and improving her listings, and slowly but surely her sales started to pick up. Within a year, she was able to quit her job and focus on her online business full-time. Today, her business generates a six-figure income, and she's never looked back. My friend's story is just one example of how you can turn a small amount of money into something bigger. It's not always easy, and there will be challenges along the way, but the potential rewards are definitely worth it. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried to make your money work for you? What was your experience like? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're ready to take the next step and learn more about how to make your money work for you, I highly recommend checking out my video on 5 simple ways to save $1,000 in 3 months. In this video, I'll show you practical tips and strategies that you can start implementing right away, even if you don't have a lot of money to begin with. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember that the best time to start making your money work for you is today. Take care.